I mean, we do. We have a real problem in this country and the world. Honestly, it's just too accessible now. Anime has become so easy for people to watch that anybody with a Crunchyroll subscription is calling themselves a fan. You know, you can't just call yourself a fan because you watched Dragon Ball Z on Toonami. You know, oh, you stayed up late and watched Inuyasha once when you were a kid. You're not a fan. Hey, go watch Scooby Doo. I was watching anime whenever you had to go to, super low key spots and get the VHS tapes out of the dark room in the back. It was right there in between the adult section and the leftover kids movies that nobody wanted anymore. It was right there. It was just a small section, and normally they wouldn't even tell you that they had it until you gave them the signal. Got any got you got you got that? It kept the normies out, which was great. It was awesome because now it's just too much. I can't even get any respect anymore. It's been horrible. Used to, whenever you had an anime character as your profile picture, it was like, whoa, I don't want to argue with that guy because he's going to mess me up. I mean, he's clearly got more knowledge than me. He knows his stuff. And now, just any weirdo on the internet has one. And it's like people are coming at me for having one. It's just ridiculous. Like, respect the people that clearly know more than you do and are clearly better than you, like myself. I mean, look at this. Look at this right here. It used to be a Sharingan. Yeah. But then the N-word show got a little too popular for me. Naruto. And so I had to get it covered up. I just don't like having anything to do with that show anymore because it's just gotten way too normie for me. When I say normie, I'm obviously referring to people that just like to enjoy things, because that's not what being a fan is about. Being a fan is way more than just liking or enjoying a product. It's years of hard work and pain and suffering and online fights with strangers about who knows most about which side character. If you haven't gone through those things, you can't be a fan. You're a normie. Normies are also people that enjoy Dragon Ball Z, or that N-word show that I was talking about earlier, or really any show, and yes, I'm calling them shows because they don't deserve to be anime because they're way too mainstream to be anime now. Any show that anybody has ever watched or talked about ever, that makes you a normie, because only real fans seek out true art. So if Dragon Ball Z and Naruto aren't real anime, what anime do you watch? Well, you wouldn't understand the shows that I watch because they're super Japanese and super underground, and nobody's... You wouldn't understand it anyway. So, no. I'm not going to tell you what I watch because you wouldn't get it. It would be a waste of time. Well, I just want an example. You've given a lot of examples of bad anime. What's a good anime? What's an anime that you watch? Look, it's not my job to educate you, okay? I'm not going to sit here and do this. I don't have to defend myself. Well, you're not the first person to claim that people that only like mainstream anime are fake fans. All right, how can I explain this to you? We have to keep the normies out because they're trash. They're beneath me because I have to be better than somebody. Okay, does that make sense? If everybody, God forbid, was allowed to be a fan, then what have I spent all these years doing? I wouldn't know what to do with myself if just all of a sudden my only personality trait was taken away from me. I don't know what I'd do. Used to, whenever you had an anime character as your profile picture, it was like, whoa, I don't want to argue with that guy